Hello everybody, today I will be demonstrating how you can use my application Journal SDE 14, the 14th version. First of all, we'll have to download the application, so we can go ahead onto this link which will be provided in the description. Click on download, it will download a zip file for you. Navigate to the zip file which should be in your downloads folder. So if I just go to downloads and yeah, this should be your zip file. If you unzip the folder, you will come here. We're only interested in this application file here, so you can right click it and click create shortcut. This is how we'll be accessing our application. You cannot copy paste the actual application, you will have to copy paste the shortcut only. You can also pin to start taskbar and pin to start. That will give it to you in your taskbar and in your start, which is also convenient. So double click it to start the application. When you do double click it, it should give you a prompt, and just click on more info and click run anyway. This should start up your application and you can create a new user, but you can create a new user by just doing test and typing in the code and creating sign up. So user successfully created. Now you are a new user and you can have multiple users for the same application, but for the demonstration purposes I've actually created another user here. So if I just go here, this is another place, and if I log in, so this is my demonstration user. So first of all, if you click on today, it goes to today. This highlighted one in dark blue is the current date, shows you got the current date. It shows you the file that you're accessing today. So this is the file for the 16th of November, and you can navigate through your files using the calendar. You can click refresh if you want to refresh something. Why would you do this? For example, if I type there's something now, if I wanted to like capitalize the, you just either click refresh, or there's another thing you can do, just and by default it's going to do that. It's going to save it and it's going to capitalize everything and arrange everything for you. But refresh is just a way to do it when you're there, so it's a manual way of saving your file, but don't have to worry about it. If you close it, whatever you do, it will be saved. Even if you click the close button, the notes will be saved. Let me just demonstrate that. So for example, I'm typing something, right, and I'm just going to close it immediately. If I open the thing again, you can see that something is saved. It'll force save it, it'll keep saving it, it'll keep track. As soon as you type something, it will save it. One more thing I would like to point out is if I go to 22nd, if I clear this and I go back, you can see that it doesn't get cleared. If you want to clear it, you have to type in delete and then just move out, then it will delete that day's stuff. This is just so that you don't accidentally just go Control A, backspace, and then go away and then nothing's there. I don't want that happening, so deleting something is a little harder, or a little more procedures involved. Next goes to the next written day, so you can see 16 jump to 19, the next written date. Previous similarly was the previous written date. Notes is just an overall notes for the entire application, for your user. It's so for example, if I want something, I want to write up on the 10th of something, I want to write it later, so I can write like a reminder sort of way, and you can jot down things very fast here, not as a real notes thing. Again, we can click on today. I'll demonstrate options. Save to drive. For save to drive to work, first of all you have to have incognito mode or any browser open. Click on save to drive, click on OK. This will open the drive tab on your browser. You should log in, and it will also open the folder containing the backup. You can drag and drop this backup onto your drive. Obviously I can't do that because I'm not logged in, but you would do that and then you would have a backup of it saved in your drive. That is you can later unzip it for you to get it. The export function is basically just a way of decrypting everything. You will see that if I show you here compile files, you can see that all the notes are here, right? The save to drive, everything will still be encrypted. None of them will be decrypted in the zip folder, but export is a way of decrypting all the notes that all the journal entries that you've made. Spellcheck is just the things that you want changed. So I can, for demonstration, I can do //. This is how you would write something. Become, so B changes to become, and I click save. If I go back, you can see there are 3 B's here. If I just click on refresh, become. Obviously that's not a very smart thing to do, but we can just remove that become. You can add anything that you want to do it. Show all entries just shows you all the entries that you've had. It could be any number of entries. Okay. Change username and change password are pretty obvious things. You can change your username. For example, I had test. I could change it to Suchith or whatever. Password similarly. Password does decrypt all your files and then re-encrypt them. So make sure you have enough time when you're doing it, especially if you have a lot of files. That'll be all. This is journal SDE application 1.4. Whenever there's an update, you can go check out. I'll keep updating the YouTube link. So if there's a 5, there will be an update in the link. You can check it out. And if you have any suggestions or any issues that you've occurred, you can leave them in the comments and I'll tend to them. Thank you. That'll be all.